Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Well, I thought about the opposition here, Jim. They are a team that is stuttering badly.
Well, if ever a win was needed, Peter, then they'd obviously like it to be here. However, there's no need for them to get over-anxious about their current run. They have to retain a composure about their work and get back to what they're good at. Should they rekindle a full commitment from every individual, if they don't win this one, they could well win the next. They have to maintain belief.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Pepe is making his first appearance for his new team today. What can we look forward to seeing from him, Jim?
Well, I would think he'll add steel to this backline, Peter. Even if you isolate the guy one-on-one, you still fancy him to come out on top more often than not. So I'll be looking for a big improvement in this defence from here on.
Abraham! Good interception, and it's played forward. Pulisic. Sterling. Hernandez tries to swing it in. Forward it goes. Chelsea have it back, and they can go face to face with the keeper. Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Sterling. Sterling plays it out to the wing. Referee's given a throw. Sterling. Mbappe. Cleared away. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Sterling. Could move up a gear here. Mbappe. Alex Collado displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping you up.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
He'll have a go. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Mascherano drives it forward.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Weigl hoists it forward. He's got away. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Finds himself eased off the ball. Salah. Ferran Torres. Tyson. Oh, he's hits one! Goal! Ajax! First blood drawn.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Deulofeu. Deulofeu goes looking. Chelsea have a free kick. Big chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Meret catches it safely. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it. Close sport half of football. Still had its moments. Ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, games like this, Peter, can often hinge on the smallest of details, so you have to wonder what effect it's going to have on everybody on this pitch now.
And here's Sterling. Sterling opts to play it back.
Mascherano just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all or nothing.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. The weighted pass. Pogba positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's played forward. Hernandez receives a free kick for that. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Ferran Torres plays it forward. Mohamed Salah hurtling down that right flank. Hoists it forward. Mbappe heads it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Abraham. Pepe needs to get it forward quickly. Mbappe plays it out to the flank. Mbappe! Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well played, he saw that coming. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Mascherano. And it's Deulofeu. Abraham. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, he's the spearhead to the attack, and they need to blunt his chances.
Hernandez gets into the right position to intercept. Deftly done. And that's been won straight back. What a shapes to shoot! Right back in the game.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Chelsea are making a change now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Pepe. Pepe drives it forward. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And here's Munir.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's gone for it! And the lead stays intact, just.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Hernandez. Forward it goes. Ricardo Pereira does well to read it and intercepts. Keeper's got good distance on that. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's a decent ball. Away from immediate danger.
Ajax are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
It is just a question of running down the clock now.
Ajax certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Keeper sends it forward. Breaks on here. Tyson. Mohamed Salah. You can get that clear. And it's been taken straight back. And that will be the final act. Ajax winners by the odd goal. It really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. evening. There's been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, this is the scene inside the 54,000 all-seater Johan Cruyff Arena, decked out in that hugely familiar livery of the club that the great man himself, Cruyff, represented. The action has already started. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Has a goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
For a goal kick. Plays it out to the flank. And here's Borja Baston. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Mohamed Salah. Ferran Torres. Ajax were imperious when the two sides last met. Fans are asking for more of the same. And it's been taken straight back. Trigueros. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pulisic. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Promising cross. Up to meet it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class range.
Ajax are cushioned by the confidence of a narrow win in their last game. A really good feat. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Mohamed Salah considers his options. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter. Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
Makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Pulisic. Lorenzo Insigne. Gets wrestled off the ball. Approaching the half-hour mark. Still goalless. Tries to locate someone up front. And it's played forward. Tries to squeeze it through. No, not quite. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Werner. Vinicius Junior. He's left his man. Shoots! He's not played the ball, that's a foul. That is as far as they're going to go. It's a loose ball. And it's Insigne. Insigne with a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lorenzo Insigne simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Vinicius Junior. He's got away. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised. Tries that again. Gets away from his opponents. Chance to play it in. Borja Baston. He's got the ball. Real chance! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Goal kick. Ferran Torres. No, that's not the ball he wanted. It's come loose. Mohamed Salah. Ferran Torres plays it out to the wing. Chance! Into the box. That'll be the final action of the first half. So now the team has broken through. That's certainly not what they wanted trying. Interesting game up to now. Still goals. A closing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. We're probably into the second 45 minutes.
Ajax can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Napoli into this game following that derby draw. Pulisic. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Has a look and has a go.
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Pulisic. Hoists it forward. He's played him through. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Pulisic. Trigueros. And it's Borja Baston. Out to the left it goes. Salah. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Insigne. Trigueros. Pulisic. Vinicius Junior. Pulisic. The chance! He scores! The breakthrough arrives at last! Simplicity itself.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-side policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from Moran tonight.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
He gets past his man. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Napoli, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Plays it long. Back into the middle. And he's there to cut it out. Figueros. He's gone out of play. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. And the through ball is intercepted. Forward it goes. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. That's gone a long way up and away. Napoli making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift. Ajax are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
It's gone out for a throw-in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Oh, he's found him in space! And it's hoisted clear. And here's Mohamed Salah.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Vinicius Junior with the foul. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Napoli have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Shoots to shoot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. Napoli need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
We are into overtime. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Arias floats one over. Figueros. He's found his man. He's through. Now is he in? And that will be the final act. Ajax win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
Jim alongside me. Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Bayer Leverkusen are suffering right now from a consistency they could well do without. Rather unwelcomely, they are consistently winless.
Well, if ever a win was needed, Peter, then they'd obviously like it to be here. However, there's no need for them to get over-anxious about their current run. They have to retain a composure about their work and get back to what they're good at. Should they rekindle a full commitment from every individual, if they don't win this one, they could well win the next. They have to maintain belief.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Has he picked him out? And he's away. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Ajax are really pouncing on any straight passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Ajax have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Oh, that's nice. Gets it into the middle. He's had a go! Played it short. Chance to cross here. And he's there to cut it out. Sterling. And he's searching through. And Sterling! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
That has sent him sprawling. And he heaves it forward. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It upfield, just brushed off the ball there. Mbappe. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Bayer Leverkusen really have been poor at home lately. 5 games here without a win. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much.
Up to meet it! Cleared without complication. Chance! An uncompromising challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Oh, great ball! Has a hit! He scored! Bayer Leverkusen back on level terms. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Bayer Leverkusen grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hernandez. Decent progress down the left. Forward it goes. Sterling has a hit! Goal! Ajax! And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Ajax take the lead. Out to the right. The less said about that pass, the better.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Going for goal! Attempt, it's the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Mohamed Salah has it in, goes for it! Tyson. Back into the middle. And it's been taken straight back. Sterling concedes a free kick for that. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can have more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise...
Mohamed Salah! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Timely intervention. Bola. Ajax were relieved to hold on for a win last time round and go again now. And it's played forward. That's put paid to a promising move. Gets it back by a Leverkusen, keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
And it's Sterling. It's anyone's ball. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Sterling. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it forward. Sterling. Jagielka. Tries to dink it in. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required...
Machado has got himself a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Mbappe. It's a loose ball. Cuadrado clips it into the area. And he's there to clear it. There's going to be another change here. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Cuadrado. Hoists it forward. Looks to thread it through.
Bayer Leverkusen.
He's caught him there, it's a free kick. Hernandez. Plays it out to the flank. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Bayer Leverkusen are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
And that has been clubbed away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed.
No question, that's a foul. Played out to the right. Nicely controlled.
Bayer Leverkusen need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Ball through needs to be good here. Well positioned to make that interception. It is just a question of running down the clock now. He's got options out wide. Goes for goal! And that certainly packed a punch. And time is up. Ajax win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate.
very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being... It's one! It's broken loose! And that has been clubbed away.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue for the players is key now. Tiredness can be the blame for more injuries, so it's an opportunity for the manager to shuffle his pack.
Hasselbohr. No question, that's a foul. This could spell danger. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Breaks on here. Gets it back. Ajax were imperious when the two sides last met. The fans are asking for more of the same. Knocks it away.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, we can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
He goes long. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Last time out, look to build on that. Oh, the ball's come loose! And they've been caught out here. It'll be a throw-in.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Get the pass he's looking for. Vinicius Junior.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Longley attempts to win it back. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Di Maria! Had everyone off their seats.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Ferran Torres. And he's there to cut it out. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's a long ball, and it's not hit its target. Lukaku finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Vinicius Junior.
Room for a shot.
Werner, he's onside. Played out to the right. Across the field it goes. Hugo Guillamon. Moses. He's making good use of his strength there. That'll be the final action of the first half. Both sides have drawn blanks. Toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So first half thoughts?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start. And if we were going to see a goal, it should have come there.
And Ilicic! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Varane gets it away. He's gone for it! And that's off target.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Arias. Is there to heave it away. Werner. Hugo Guillamon. Forward it goes. And it's Moses. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Werner plays it out to the flank. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ferran Torres with the delivery. Di Maria has a pop! Moses. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Hateboer. Moves it over to the other flank. Hugo Guillamon. Godin. And here's Ilicic. And now they can launch a counter. Di Maria. Di Maria! Cleared away.
Ajax clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment.
He's had a goal! They've scored!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway, such a well-worked finish too.
Ajax draw first blood here.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hateboer. Vinicius Junior going through. And the ball's come loose. Oh, that is asked. Vinicius Junior! And shoots! It's still a possession, this, but very little to show for it. Godin tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Lukaku. Hoists it forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Di Maria gets it back, and the shot! Just brushed off the ball there. What a shooting chance! And out to safety.
Ajax probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Got the ball glued to his feet.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Vinicius Junior. Di Maria. And time is up. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last four on the line.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd.
Shot a goal! No, not this time.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And he shoots! Donnarumma catches it safely. Good interception. Gomez. Forward it goes. Gomez! Gomez! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tarat plays it out to the wing. And the shot! Does he get the pass he's looking for? Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, that's where he wants it. Sterling. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Greenwood. Gomez. Out to the right. Beautifully done. Gets it! Gobbles up the chance! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. David Luiz goes long. And that's a goal kick. That's been drilled forward. And here's Gomez. Manchester United get it back again. Gomez! Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. It's one! Tarat. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Gomez. Tyson. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Floated through. And it's Gomez. Hernandez drives it forward. Defenders on the back foot. Sterling gets it out to the wing. It's loose, who's getting there? I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. We hit half-time, so the other team has broken through. Not for the want of trying. Interesting game up to now. Still goals. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end. And I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Ajax head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Already up and running for the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Massive lead! Oh, just needed a better contact.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Manchester United have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. It's being played forward. Greenwood. And it's played forward. Bailly does well to read it and intercepts. Cuadrado gets into the right position to intercept. He's going to be pulled back for that one. Tyson. Cuadrado. Time to deliver. Pulisic. Could be a chance here. Pulisic. Sterling is flagged offside. Hoists it forward, and they can counter here. Pulisic. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Mbappe. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. And here's Gomez. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pulisic. Pulisic. It's really nice now, what next? And he's straight offside. Keeper sends it forward. And here's Martial. Greenwood. Looks to clip it forward. That's offside. Yes, it is. And that could be trouble. Just the keeper to beat! Sterling could try cutting inside here. Pulisic. And this is Mohamed Salah. Mbappe has a shot! Another
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And in again!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
Ajax take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Tries to locate someone up front. Manchester United couldn't go home up with it there. More sharpness in their passing. Sterling! Oh, that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Mbappe plays it out to the flank. Going through. Oh, it's a fine challenge, and it goes his way. And it's played forward.
Ajax can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And he's on his way!
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up.
Has a goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Manchester United are making a change now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who is going to be taken off.
Great leap!
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Hernandez. Forward it goes. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Defending was strong and firm. Ajax have a free kick.
no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Crosses it in. Has a pop! This could fall anywhere. Trying to get there. Whipped in. Tries to get it clear. Oh, some tackle that. And with that, the final whistle. Ajax through to the semi-finals. The trophy almost touchable. You can't help but fancy them. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game and goal scorers, but there's an art to good defence too, and their organisation and discipline has helped earn this win.